first country is Kenya, where he drilled thousands of wells.
This is the first of 100 wells we're gonna build in this video. Oh, water! You just witnessed a small village in Kenya get access to unlimited clean drinking water in less than a second. One down, 99 more wells in Africa to go. You're gonna love this video. Combined, these 100 wells are gonna give around 500,000 people fresh water to drink. And after building some more wells on this side of Kenya, we flew south to the school system of Nairiri. And let's just say, they were really happy to see us. How's it going? Was not expecting this. Thank you for the welcome. I'm not even sure how to react. I appreciate it, everybody. This village threw a welcome ceremony upon our arrival, and Nolan got really into it. Nolan's the most awkward person I've ever met, and that's a lot coming from me. And after being shown around, and after giving away the bikes, we continue building wells until we reach well number 69. This solar-powered well is specially designed to aid the farmers in this village by providing more than enough water for all of their crops and livestock, even during the dry season, without any electricity.
Each panel is 200 watts. Then it's attached to a pump. The pump can pump 5,000 liters every hour. Basically, it's unlimited amount of water for this entire village. That's incredible.
And after we left Zimbabwe, we wanted to continue to give water to communities all across Africa. So we built more wells in Uganda, Somalia, and Cameroon. If you want to see more of what we did in Cameroon, there's a whole video about that coming soon on the Philanthropy channel. Spending time in these villages really made me reflect on the importance of building wells, how it brings water to farms to feed the hungry, how it provides clean conditions for hospitals, and most importantly, how it helps the children of this next generation live long, healthy lives and build the future for all of these communities.
We await a new dawn of clean drinking water. Water is life.
And with some help from the locals, we finally finished a new bridge that this community can use for the next 100 years.
Lives have been saved. Families will come to.
Obviously, they can't feed all these kids breakfast and lunch every school day with this kitchen, which is why we built this brand new kitchen. And on top of revamping the school, we also dug a well here with water storage, plus a greenhouse and Panda camera, a farm. We are hooking this school up with everything they need. And for the influx of students at neighboring schools, we're partnering with massive farms like this one. And to be sure this food reaches as many families as possible, we've got a special surprise for this school. Everyone, come over here. Here are the keys to your brand new truck for the community. Congratulations. I want you to use this to feed all of the community. Thank you so much. This truck will enable the school to provide excess meals to families all over the community. And inside of you guys' brand new truck is enough food for over 100,000 meals. The community was so thankful. Give me a goat. I have a goat now. For hundreds of thousands of kids in South Africa, the only thing standing between them and an education is a simple pair of shoes. Let me explain. Because of the extreme poverty in rural towns, walking to school barefoot is the only option, which means they have to walk for miles over harsh terrain, broken glass, and contaminated water. But before tackling this major problem by donating 20,000 pairs of shoes, we flew to Johannesburg, South Africa, where we found a charity called Barefoot No More that uses these plastic granules, and then it goes through all these tubes and does a bunch of other complicated mechanical stuff that eventually creates the perfect seamless shoe. Whoa. These are actually really nice. Then Darren and the team quickly boxed up the shoes, and we headed to Cape Town to find the schools whose students are in the most desperate need of help. Where we met Gabriella and Roswell, two junior school teachers in a rural village who have devoted their entire lives to educating underprivileged kids.
You would not begin to imagine what our kids have to go through on a normal day. To them, domestic violence is definitely normal at home.
These schools not only offer an opportunity to learn, but also a safe haven where students are protected in these dangerous communities.
One of the biggest challenges is actually getting the kids to school.
Our learners have to walk miles and miles just to get to school.
It can be a struggle with all the thorns and needles. I wouldn't go to school. I can be a great teacher, but I can't be a teacher to nobody.
Despite all of the difficulties that these kids face at home, to hear that they're not coming to school because they don't have school shoes is just heartbreaking. I can't wait for these shoes to arrive to see what a big difference it's going to make.
The next day, the shoes arrived and the team quickly got to work by setting up at 9 different schools all across Cape Town. While Darren and the team raced to set up everything in time, I want to tell you about the sponsor of Electric E-Bikes. They helped us pay for tens of thousands of shoes going to people in need. Electric E-Bikes is an awesome company full of incredible people. They have come on board to help us create mass change this year and transform millions of lives all across the globe. There are so many amazing projects to come, so make sure you subscribe right now so you don't miss it. And in addition to that, sneaker collector Yeezy Buster helped us out by selling some of his prized possession shoes and put that money towards funding some of the 20,000 pairs of shoes we're giving away in this video. The word got out quickly, and according to the teachers, the schools were more packed than they've ever been, with school kids eager to get a pair of shoes. So Darren and the team had to work extra hard to ensure that every single kid got their own pair of shoes.
The kids this morning all came walking in without any shoes on. They need the shoes.
And I cannot wait to see the smile on these kids' faces.
It came down to the wire, but we were able to reach our goal. To witness these kids wearing their first ever pairs of shoes was really emotional. And again, a realization of the basic needs that most of us take for granted.
For most people, this is very hard to understand. For using something as simple as a pair of school shoes to change my learners' lives for the better.
And just to see a smile for a pair of shoes. You would think they got a brand new PlayStation 5 or Xbox or something. It makes your heart pound. Yo, it's a blessing.
It's something I'll never forget, and it's one of the best days of my life.
This philanthropy, what you have done here at my school, is absolutely amazing. From my side, thank you.
So thank you, Beast Philanthropy.
Let's head over to Ghana, where we also funded the construction of not just another kitchen and water tank, but also a new farm for a local school. The cabbage we're planting here in around 2.5 months will look like this.
We can feed the students just from this small cabbage farm.
But unlike this farm, the millions of others all across Ghana don't share such a positive story.
It's a farming community. Most of the parents are cocoa farmers.
And sadly, the children are as well, playing a crucial role in generating their family's income. 4 out of 5 of your students, before they enrolled to this school, worked on a cacao farm.
Yeah.
And now, instead of working on a cocoa farm, they're getting an education just because we're giving them a free meal.
Yeah.
This food is increasing our enrollment, they bring the kids to school, and they're still in school too.
And we found another way to help kids stay in school. These are their brand new cows. We bought dozens of pairs of animals that we're going to be gifting to these families. And with that extra income, they'll be able to send their kids to school as opposed to having them work on farms. Tomorrow will be their first day of school.
Yes.
Congrats.
All right.
And with so many animals to give away, I had to rely on Tariq for help, which was a mistake. Tariq, bring out the next 10 goats at the same time. Oh man, that's a lot of goats. That's a lot of goats. Come on, goats. Come on, come on. Here we go. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait. Oh, come on. Somebody get the goats. Somebody go. All right, Tariq, they got away. Tariq, you're fired. Congrats on your brand new goat. And I know the perfect way to celebrate our time in Ghana. Have you guys had chocolate? Tell me what you guys think of it. No problem. Do you like the taste of it? You guys want to see the drone? If you look up, you can see yourself on the camera. It's sad, but 45% of children that live in cacao farming households in Ghana work in illegal child labor. So to fight this at Feastables, we are working with the farmers to establish child labor monitoring and remediation system to get the kids out of child labor and into school.
It's been our prayer that we have school feeding for our learners, and now we have it. So we thank you so much, and we hope that this will continue for years. I hope forever.
And now that these families in Ghana have enough to eat, back